So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fitzpatrick. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. He'll be dropped at the 25. After a gain of 6.
To Dalvin Cook. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have a Giants 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Giants 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
To Dalvin Cook.
13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. Buying time to his left. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, Do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and long for Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throw it back across his body. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second down. It's Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And he finds Cook. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll run with Cook, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
On the carry.
A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. Anderson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here's Prescott. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And it's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it
happen. Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he will have a Giants first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
On the play. First down, New York.
Clock now on first down. And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. $13 yards remaining on second down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott to throw this time. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Curtis Samuel. Incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. Found his target. It's Anderson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Held in by Anderson, left side. And he'll be out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
4 yards. That's another.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry. As time expires in the first half, and the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Recovered by the Giants.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Starting the third quarter with Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Lock. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving. On 1st down, Lock. And he's taken down here by the
the Saints. Uchenna just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Lock. And he's going to go down again. Uchenna, his second sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Play action. Now it's Lock. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but now Lock, he wants the football to town. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And some room to maneuver. Derrick Henry. Oh, touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Saints 21, Giants 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what are you, symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Clock now to throw. He's going to get this one down to Cook. There he goes again. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
To Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Up and down is Samuel, complete. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Again, it's Henry. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 13. It's a big run that time by Henry. 47 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
But it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. Lead even further. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Cook. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
8 yards on
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Flushed out right. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Cook.
Cook, saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try to score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Maddox, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now a run with Cook. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He's back to throw. And incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
He'll look to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's locked. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.